man in today's society has to go through a lot of pain, a lot of trauma, a lot of suffering, and it really turns him to a point to where he gets cold-blooded, he gets mad at the world, he gets anger, he gets bitter, he doesn't want to forgive people, and sometimes they might even turn away from God, and it's all because of these reasons that I'm going to explain in this video. It's truly important for us to get this message out because more men are turning this way, more men are depressed, more men are anxious, more men want to self-delete, and a lot of men truly are not happy at all to the core of this soul. So one of the first reasons why men turn cold-blooded is because they've been hurt. Now, a lot of people don't understand this, but the saying is hurt people hurt people. You might even been hurt by your parents. Maybe they never showed you any support. Maybe they never showed you any love. Maybe they never truly put any type of happiness inside your spirit. They didn't tell you about God. They weren't truly there for you when you needed them. They just saw you as a burden. They just saw you as somebody that was there to help them out. They just took from you. And that's what happens for a lot of people. They realize this truth that 90% of people are just takers. 90% of people are narcissistic. 90% of people just want to take. I want to take everything I can from you without ever giving you anything back. Especially if you're a natural giver. If you want to help people, you're like, man, I've been helping people. I've been showing them support. I've been helping them out, and nobody wants to help me. And this is the second reason, along with that, it's like ties in with that. So many people are that way, right? And then people will see you as competition. They'll see you as a threat. So they'll try to boost up because they're so insecure. They'll try to boost their ego and try to put you down. They'll literally try to put you down because they're like projecting how you are. So they want to be better than you. They'll try to, instead of helping you out, they'll be like, no, he's competition. I'm jealous of him. I have hatred of him. I don't want my brother to win. I have this crabs in a barrel mindset. So because of this, you start turning cold. You're like, man, I was trying to help him out. I was just happy for myself. Let's say you told him, look, man, I just got a new job where I'm about to start making 6 figures a year, and that brother's only making 45, 50K. So now instead of being happy, he's mad, he's jealous, and he's like, you know what? I am too. And he ain't even put in no position. He just starts, I am too. And he tries to challenge the things that you're doing instead of being supportive, like, man, that's great. That's amazing that you're doing that. He won't want to help you out. And that turns people cold-blooded, bro, because you're like, man, I've been putting out this YouTube content. I've been trying to do the right thing. And these people, all they care about is themselves, and they're hurting me because I'm trying to be a positive brother. I'm trying to do the right thing, but I got nobody to help me out. And that's the big reason right there, bro. Nobody truly sees you for your value, for your worth, so people turn cold-blooded. Another reason why, especially as a man, is these women that goes along with that. They don't see you for who you really are. Women will manipulate you. Women will try to take and extract your money, your time, your resources, try to emasculate you, try not to see you as a confident man, try to take money from you. They'll use and abuse you, kick you to the curb, go on to the next man because they're operating with this, they swing into the next monkey branch. They're trying to see if they can always do better. They always think the grass is greener on the other side. So you're over there providing for her. You're trying to protect her, giving her knowledge, giving her wisdom. You're maybe even have kids with her, so you're trying to be the best father, and she's taking you for granted. She's not giving you the box. She's not giving you any type of sex. She's making you sleep on the couch. She's making you a miserable man, and that's turning your heart cold because you truly love, which is a big reason here, which is, like I said, a lot of these go hand in hand. The big reason a lot of men, their heart turns cold is because they've never experienced love. They've never had love in their life. No woman truly loved them. And it's a cold, hard reality. 90% of women don't truly love you unconditionally. For a lot of men, the only love that we'll ever experience is from their mom. If we're fortunate enough, that will be the only unconditional love that we ever experience. Most of these women won't truly love you. They'll divorce you. They'll love you for a time period. Yeah, it's your time, but then they'll kick you to the curb, bro, divorce you because they're tired, they're unhappy. Your marriage is boring. Your marriage is not exciting anymore. There's no spark that they would say. There's no chemistry anymore. You're not validating her. You're not giving her attention. All because your heart's been slowly turning cold-blooded because you've been going out to this work. You've been grinding. You've been putting in this work, which is another reason a lot of men will work, day in, day and night. They're not seeing any type of valuable resources being provided back from that paycheck. So it's like inflation and the government's taking too much taxes. they're not even making enough money. A lot of us aren't even making 6 figures, let alone 7 figures. So we're living paycheck to paycheck. So then you're like, man, my heart's turned cold-blooded because this guy is wealthy and I'm poor, and I'm seeing the truth behind this reality. You're seeing the truth because you're woken up spiritually. You're seeing how this society is evil. You're seeing how most people don't care about you. You're seeing how most people want to take from you. You're seeing how most of these women don't care about you. You're not going out to this world. A lot of our men are invisible. They're not able to get a woman. So then that turns their heart cold. And then they're not making a lot of money on top of that. So they don't have any hope, which is a big one. Your heart is cold-blooded because you have no hope. You don't see any light at the end of the tunnel. You don't see any true light within your spirit, let alone in this world. So that's why I think here at Men Are Needed, we're important because we're telling you can be valuable. We're telling you, look, we can try to build a bond as much as we can if you're open and you're willing to, because a lot of us are been hurt so much that we don't even know where to start. We only think that we have no trust with them. And that's the thing in society, especially within my brothers, we don't trust each other. Bro, it's so competitive. I can't trust you because you're always going to set me up. You're plotting against me. You're going to take from me and hurt my heart. We got that in our mindset because we've been hurt so bad. And there's no loyalty. There's no forgiveness. It's always a bad, negative mindset for the majority of men. And it's just unfortunate. That's why I keep speaking on these messages. That's why I want to bring change. That's why I want to initiate this change so that you can have peace within your soul, have peace within your heart, and understand that God loves you and that you don't have to stay in this bitter state. You don't have to stay in this envy state. You don't have to stay in this lustful state too. A lot of us turn cold-blooded because we're operating with lust, bro. You're operating with this fleshly desire that, oh, I need this chick in my life. And you know that chick wasn't right for you. You know that chick you should have saw those red flags and kicked her to the curb a long time ago. But yet, you were so thirsty because you wanted to get it in. She saw that weakness in you and exploited that and took advantage of you. You allowed that to happen, bro. You got to start with saying, all right, you know what? I acknowledge that I messed up. Sometimes you just got to admit you're wrong, bro. Sometimes you got to admit your mistakes and say, I did mess up and I am hurt. And you gotta tell somebody, man. Sometimes you got to get it out. Like, look, man, I did mess up, but I'm sorry. Too many of you guys have too much pride. You don't want to say sorry. So your heart stays cold-blooded, bro. You stay in a painful time. You stay like, oh, man, I'm never going to trust again. I'm never going to get... You can't live like that, bro. It's literally killing you on the inside because you're dealing with all this bitterness. You got to operate with God, bro. You got to operate with repenting in your sins and truly trying to find some light. Self-improvement is key. I talk about this often. If you constantly self-improve, if you meditate, if you fast, if you talk to God, He'll enlighten you so that you won't stay in these states of negative mindset. It starts with you. It starts with me. It starts with healing. It starts with growing. It starts with being unaware. You have to be aware of what's happening in the moment. If you listen to your spirit's going to guide you and tell you, look, something's off right now. My spirit's off. I got too much anger. My heart's feeling a little too, it's too cold right now. You got that cold blooded. You don't feel any love. You don't see any light. You need light and love in this world, bro, because if not, this world will shake you up, make you turn to drugs, turn your spirit out. Next thing you know, you're homeless, asking people for money, all because you turn cold-blooded. Or worst case scenario, you want to take your life. I hate to see my brothers take their life all because somebody hurt him, man. You know, got to keep our head up, bro. We got to help each other out. We got to pay it forward. We got to do our best in society to make this society better, especially for this future. Our future needs us, bro. These future generations, especially these young boys, these young men, they need to see you rise up and be a positive individual. They need you to set the standard. They need you to set the goal of how men should operate. Here at Men Are Needed, we're trying to show, man, you can be masculine. You can put God first. You can be the best version of yourself and be confident. Who cares if these women don't like that you're confident, if they call you arrogant, if they call you cocky? Embrace that. You are God's gift to earth because God chose you to be a masculine man. God chose you to be the head. God chose you to be a leader. God chose you to change this world. There's a reason why most men are operating with this mentality once they reach the top. They know that they know that they're that guy, bro. They know they're him. And I need you to know that, bro. I need you to understand that I don't have to operate in hurt. I don't have to be insecure. Screw your insecurities, bro. Destroy those insecurities. Destroy that lack. Destroy that misery. and start walking with abundance. Start walking with peace. Start walking with the joy. Start rising, bro. Today is your day to rise. Today is your day to shine. Today is your day to love, bro. Embrace love, embrace light, and shine your light onto this world. Stop operating in darkness. This is the moment. This is the year. This is our year. Together we will rise. Together we will stand. Together we will encourage. Together we will inspire. And together we will motivate, bro. I know you feel that power right now, because I feel that power right now. Let's win, bro. We're going to win. You hear me, brother? We're going to win. Me and you together. You watching this video, it's your time to win. It's your time to succeed. It's your time to be the best man that you possibly can be. Forgive those people. Forgive yourself. Look yourself in the mirror and say, I am great. You hear me, bro? Say, I am great. I'm strong. I'm powerful. I'm magnificent. I'm God's son. I'm God's peace. I'm God's joy. I'm chosen for this lifestyle. I'm reborn in my mind. I'm reborn in my spirit. And today's a new day for me to be who God created me to be. The time is now, brother. Stop waiting. Until next time. Peace.